you know what got a 5-minute standing ovation, Nick? The first 2 episodes of The Idol.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the next show following Succession, following one of the greatest shows of all time. How are they going to follow that up? But Matt, you're going to watch this. You're revving up. There's a lot of controversy. I read a little bit about this, but I had been hearing stuff, toxicity on set, content. I read a description of some of the stuff that happens in the first 2 episodes, and I won't be tuning into this one.
Really? You're not going to watch it?
I'm not going to watch this. I don't like Sam Levinson. I think he's a creep. I don't watch Euphoria.
Oh, see, I love Euphoria.
Love Euphoria.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good show.
Well, he said that this is in the same universe. They're connected. One of the characters.
Do you like Sydney
over.
Sweeney, Matt?
She's great.
She's fantastic.
I love Sydney
I think
Sweeney.
she's a great actress.
She's great. Honestly, we'll
She's
talk
in a
about
lot,
Euphoria
yeah.
another time, but
Yeah. Fair enough,
she's
fair
great.
enough.
She's very
This
good.
came out basically right now. It's got a 17% on Rotten Tomatoes.
See, I'm still going to watch it, though.
I'm watching it anyway. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Fucking
Still
could
gonna
have a
watch it.
0.
Some of the descriptions are twisted torture porn and more toxic and worse than you've heard. Are some of the reviews of this.
I'll be the judge of that.
I've read I've read the description of some of the scenes in the first 2 episodes, and it does just sound like porn. So I mean, listen, it's not my jam. I won't be tuning in, but if to each their own. I don't know. Sam Levinson, to me, he makes really sexual things
Really
about
raunchy.
like middle school. I mean, teenage girls, and he's like 40. And I'm like, did you really even grow up in a high school environment like that, or are you just having like this weird fantasy? That's my take on him, but
Okay.
that's where I stand.
And you're basing that on just Euphoria.
And this sounds like it's even worse.
But this is not middle school girls. This is a girl. She's an R&B singer.
Right. Regardless, it's about like a guy like grooming her as an artist and stuff.
But it's The Weeknd.
Sure.
That's what I'm
and I
saying.
hear he's not.
That's what
I
I'm
heard he's
watching.
not a very good actor too.
That's
So.
all right.
Yeah, he's a great singer, though.
Sorry, he looks good.
And that's the other thing is like I like The Weeknd a lot. Like I saw him in concert.
Have you seen him in concert?
Yeah, I went
Was
earlier this year.
was
He's
it
amazing.
dope?
Amazing
Oh.
performer. Role model, not a great. I wouldn't call him a good role model.
Trying to blind eye.
Yeah. It's like separating the art from the artist.
Yeah, you got
there.
blinding lights. Who cares?
But I
what
don't
you do
know.
in your
Nothing
free
about this show appeals to me in any way. So that's why I.
time. RJ, I'm gonna disagree.
Yeah, let me hear.
I mean, I see Johnny Depp's daughter on the poster. I'm watching the show.
how do you think Johnny feels about this?
I'm sure he's get a bottle of bourbon to
Yeah,
take away his feelings about that. No, I love Johnny Depp. A big Johnny Depp.
he
fan.
had a movie
Jack
premiere
Sparrow.
at cons too.
Oh,
What was his movie?
A French movie.
oh.
He plays
Speaks
one of
French.
the French kings, I believe. I'll look it up for confirmation. But continue, Matt.
Yeah, no, listen, this guy, Sam Levinson, I love Euphoria. It's one of my favorite shows. I don't know, man. You're right. Like, some of the stuff is, like, a little much in Euphoria. Like, it's a lot. But I think that's, like, what he's going for. It's kind of like this, like, it's in the title, euphoric.
Yep.
And, like, I think some of the concepts and, like, things he does are, like, real and happen. But, like, obviously it's, dramatized for, like, TV, like, times 1,000. That's what I think his thing is. He just like takes like things that happen, multiplies it by 100.
Turns the volume up. Yeah.
Yeah, like all the way up and then some.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, twisted torture porn talk, doesn't sound great. I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah.
We'll see. But dude, I love The Weeknd. I haven't seen him act. I mean, we'll see. And his dog. I don't know, dude. I feel like the people they got for this show, the concept I think is interesting, like a cult leader.
It's
kinda
almost like a
recruiter.
darker take on A Star Is Born.
Yeah, it's like very dark. I don't know. It's raunchy. It's HBO, man. It's glitzy. It's like Hollywood. I mean, I'm interested.
Yeah, I guess where I'm coming from is following Succession. This seems below them. If it really is as bad as they're saying, like it seems below HBO to like greenlight something like this.
Again, I think it's the amount of available content.
And but they did this way before, and also Sam Levinson's involved
Well,
with HBO already.
this is probably like they're thinking this is like because
It's
Euphoria
a summer show.
Well, Euphoria takes like 3 years in between seasons, so they're
Yeah.
probably like this is like the next Euphoria.
Hold over.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That Johnny Depp movie is called John
DeBerry.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the lowest.
9%.
It's the last one, the last ranking one on there on
Oh,
Cons critic score so far. So Cons, this is tweeted out by somebody who's at Cons right now. The The Zone of Interest is the highest one. Killers of the Flowers Moon is second, and Jean de Barry is the last one.
Yeah.
With a score of 51 for Metacritic scores so far.
I'm sure. There's some other opinions in there too. That
yeah, I'm not saying that they're right.
Yeah.
But that's where they're at right now. But yeah, no, I think that'll be interesting. I think, listen, the story is about a R&B singer who has crappy music, who's trying to like up her, whatever it is, and then someone tweets out a nasty photo of her, and The Weeknd says that it's no big deal, and you should own it and just play off of that.
Just go in.
Yeah, go hardcore on that stuff. I think this is part of my issue with Rotten Tomatoes. I feel like stuff like this happens. Okay,
it does, but do we need to make a show about it?
No. Well, I mean, I don't know. No, but do we silence people who want to make shows about it?
I'm not silencing them. I'm just saying I'm not going to watch.
No, and that's what I'm saying. So you don't have to. You might have to if we're gonna review it on there.
I'll watch it.
It'll end up being Matt'll be saying. So now our review, and RJ's gonna leave us now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch Succession again.
Yeah. No, but the what's it called? I think that just because it has a low score on Rotten Tomatoes doesn't mean that it's gonna be bad. If I like Euphoria, I'll definitely watch. I'll watch the first episode of this. It might just be a little too over the top. Euphoria, in some respects, is a little over the top with some stuff. But
like,
what?
Let me bring something up, which I think connects this.
Just because you're a prude, RJ, doesn't mean
we had talked about. Quentin Tarantino said something the other week where he doesn't have sex scenes in his movies because they don't have, like, for him, they don't have a place in his story.
Do you think he's having a lot of sex?
I'm just saying.
I'm asking
but
you.
He's, you critique his foot fetish stuff. He's not shy about that.
Right.
I'm just saying,
because they do add stuff for him. That is how he gets off.
Sure. But I'm saying, like, will the stuff in this show, does it need to be there for the story in such a big degree? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, we
won't know yet until you see it. But
we haven't seen the show, so like we don't know. But I think that, like, the whole point of Euphoria as a show, as a concept, is going through your teenage years and drugs and losing your virginity and all of that kind of stuff as a concept.
Angst.
Yeah. And then to if you take Euphoria and put it next to something that's on, like, Disney Channel as an example, where you have 35-year-olds acting like 15-year-olds.
Hey, listen.
That never do anything, that never kiss or hold hands or anything like that.
I'm taking Shake It Up over Euphoria any day.
I'm saying that, like, Camp Rock versus Euphoria.
Good movie.
Here's my point, right? All of these actors and actresses that are on these Disney Channel shows, whenever they call cut, they're going into their dressing rooms and doing lines of coke anyway.
Yeah, sure.
They're all fucked up.
They're all fucked up. So it's like Euphoria in real life, and then on the set, it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
So it's like when you have a show that's like Euphoria, I feel like that's why so many people like it, not because they're idolizing the drugs or idolizing the sex or anything like that, but they watch it and go, I know a kid who did that shit. I know what this is. That, like, this is more realistic.
It's like taking all the stories and putting it into one.
Exactly. Exactly. All the worst of the worst, right? Because it's TV, so you have to have the ridiculous.
Each character
drama.
represents, like, someone you knew from high school who was like that.
Right.
Obviously it's like dramatized a ton, but, like, you knew a kid, like, at the heart was like
somewhat
like
there,
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like Fezco, like, you knew a kid who was, like, the most kind-hearted, like, sweetest kid ever, but he was just got a shit hand and just had to do.
And he's a dropout, so everybody hates him for being a dropout, but he's actually
actually the sweetest, like, kid ever. You know what I mean? He just gets in shit situations. That's not
Zendaya.
Really
she's a heroin addict in that, right?
Yeah, Rue.
Dude.
You know any heroin addicts?
I've lost like at least 5 or 6 people that I was close with that were to heroin and stuff. It's a scary thing.
Full H.
It's it deals with, like, addiction in young people and having to grow up and mature really quickly, the death of the father to cancer. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there like deep. Hardcore stuff.
It's a dark show.
It's a very dark show, and yet you're glued to it.
Awesome.
You're glued to it every week because it's it's just very well written and it's very, very well acted. And
It's awesome.
it's a painting. I don't know. Like
It looks
everything-
cool, too.
It
Yeah,
looks
I
fantastic.
mean, visually, yeah,
It's
The
visually
music, with the
beautiful.
labyrinth music.
Labyrinth.
I mean,
Right.
they got
Saw
the
'em in
perfect
Rome.
guy. We did see him in Rome.
There's some really cool stuff.
Just for info,
yeah.
the actress who will be crossing over into the show is Alexis Demi.
Who does she play?
I don't know. Let me look it up. But he said she's going to make a cameo in this to kind of connect the universes. I guess he's
Oh, Maddie.
Maddie. Okay. I don't know Maddie.
Oh, Maddie.
Yeah.
Oh no
Maddie,
way!
yeah.
That's cool.
I love Maddie.
yeah,
I'm actually Team Maddie in the whole like Cassie thing.
yeah.
Euphoria.
Oh really? Over Cassie?
Yeah, I like Maddie.
I like a little crazy Cassie.
No, that's fine too. I mean, they're both great.
Great,
Different
dude.
views.
Sydney Sweeney's an amazing.
Yeah, she's good.
actress.
Sam is
White
like, in
Lotus.
everyone is. But yeah, White Lotus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But anyway, so listen, I'll watch it. At least the first episode, and if I can't get through it because it's that over the top, then
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I have a pretty low threshold for like, or high
That's fair.
threshold, I would say, for
Yeah.
this stuff. So if it's really that bad, trust me, it's that bad.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll give it
Yeah.
a chance. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Exactly. We'll watch the premiere.
Yeah.
All right,
Sure. Try it out.
try it out.
Yeah. Thanks for watching that clip from the Movie Mob podcast. Be sure to subscribe to Wilco Media and tune in every Friday at 6 p.m. for our full weekly episodes. How you doing? All right.